Title: The Story of Alexander the Great. Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, there was a boy named Alexander. He would grow up to become one of the most famous conquerors in history, known as Alexander the Great. But let's start from the beginning. Alexander was born in a kingdom called Macedonia, which is in Europe. His father, King Philip, was a powerful king, and his mother, Queen Olympias, told Alexander that he was destined for greatness. From a very young age, Alexander was curious and loved to learn. His father even hired a very famous teacher for him named Aristotle. Aristotle taught Alexander about science, philosophy, and many other subjects. Alexander loved to read all about heroes and warriors. He wanted to be like them one day. When he was still a young man, something sad happened. His father, King Philip, passed away. Alexander became king at just 20 years old, but he didn't want to just sit on the throne. Alexander had big dreams. He wanted to conquer lands far and wide. To begin, Alexander led his army across Europe and into Asia. One by one, cities fell beneath his rule. There was a very tough battle with the Persian Empire, but with courage and determination, Alexander won and became the ruler of Persia too. Alexander kept going further, reaching Egypt, where he was welcomed as a hero. There, he founded a city and named it Alexandria, and it still exists today. But Alexander wasn't finished. He led his men all the way to India. However, his soldiers were tired after years of fighting, and they wanted to go home. Thus, Alexander headed back, but fell ill along the way. Sadly, at the young age of 32, Alexander the Great passed away. Before he died, he made sure his empire was well organized, so his legacy could live on. Even to this day, people remember Alexander for his courage and leadership. His story is a perfect example of how one person's dreams can change the world. And that's the incredible story of Alexander the Great, the boy who became a legendary king and conqueror. The end.